Hi there, handbaggers, and welcome to the Duck's Nest. This is the Military Mom, and I am back uploading videos after a 2-week hiatus. I spent some time with family, and family spent some time with me. And now that family has gone back home, I'm speaking about my grandchild, who I am missing terribly. But anyway, I am responding in this video to a tag. And before I get to the tag portion, you can tell, those of you who follow my channel, you can tell where I am. I am in the operations center of the Duck's Nest. And if you watched the tour, then you'll remember that the Duck's Nest operations center has a huge window at one end, and that's what you're seeing is the pattern of the sun coming through that window, coming through the blinds. And I didn't want to close the blinds because I was afraid that it was going to adversely affect the light. So somewhere over here you'll see the sunlight pattern. I'm going to try to keep the bags over here, and the bags that I'm referring to are my most used, my least used, and my prettiest bag. That was the tag that Paty Perez tagged me with after Coffee with Nadia, I think, tagged her. So what I'm going to do, hopefully really quickly, is share my most, my least, and my prettiest bag. And my most used bags, I'm saying bags plural because I share, I rotate my most used bags between the ones that I'm going to show you, and they'll probably surprise you because they are not Dooney & Bourke or Coach bags. Here is the first one. This is a Steve Madden crossbody, and this crossbody came with a Steve Madden tote that I bought in the same color. And I had mentioned in another video that I typically cannot participate or host Tribe Time because I work on Saturdays, and I carried this bag, well, it goes into rotation on Saturday when I work, and it's a bag that I don't have to worry about the weather. The capacity is a good size, and here's just the hardware, the zipper pull, really easy. The only thing is this bag is black on the interior, and because she was part of a set, she has no interior organization, so I carry my Dooney & Bourke pouch in this bag. So this Steve Madden crossbody is the first most used bag. My second most used bag is a gift that I received from a Tribe sister, and I did not ask her if I could share her name, so I'm just going to say from a Tribe sister. And it is this Brighton, really slim crossbody with a fun shopping pattern motif and rivets. And she has a really, there are things inside that I probably should have pulled out before I began filming, but look at that lining. Isn't that the cutest thing? And she has one slip pocket. Love the bright lining of this Brighton crossbody. Thank you, Tribe sister. You know who you are. My third most used bag is this bag. This is a crossbody by the luggage manufacturer Toomey, and this bag just has so many compartments. There's a slip on the back, and then there is under the flap a zip, and you'll see triple compartments, and then in between the last two compartments there is a slip because it is sewn down. And this bag just has so many organizational features within each of the zippered compartments. And I have actually detached the leather shoulder strap and thrown this in the wash, and it came out fine. So looks like it might need to go back in, but this is another most used bag. It's nylon in the color khaki. And my final most used bag is also a Tumi bag. It is a crossbody in a beautiful shade of navy. She has an adjustable web strap and pockets galore. So here's the snap exterior rear pocket. Here's the main compartment, and you'll see there's a slip, and then the main compartment also has a zip, and then there's a zippered compartment in front of the main compartment, and then there is another zippered compartment that has more slip pockets. And this is not detachable. I have not thrown her in the wash, but because of her color, I don't think I need to. But I chose these bags because they, I just don't have to worry about the weather with any of these bags, and they just work for what I need them to do. So these are my most used bags: 2 Tumis, a Brighton and a Steve Madden. And then my least used bag is probably this one, which is my Dooney & Bourke Caldwell Flynn tote. So her silhouette is a tote. She's from the Caldwell collection, and Flynn, of course, has the exterior pockets as well as the center compartment, and she passes the elbow test. She has this glorious texture and sheen, but I just do not feel that I go anywhere that warrants this bag. In addition, her color makes her a fall/winter bag, and I don't know, I just don't reach for this bag as often as I probably should. She still has this wonderful aroma of leather, and I really like this bag. I just never reach for her. So the Caldwell Flynn is probably the least used bag of my collection. And my prettiest bag was a no-brainer because I have always thought that this bag is the prettiest bag that I own. This is, of course, the Dooney & Bourke satchel in the small size, in Belvedere leather, in the color orchid. And her contrast of the whip stitching and the zipper tape and her red lining against this just gorgeous pinky purple lavender has always made this bag, in my opinion, my prettiest. She's not the most, I don't know, I don't want to say upscale, but I have some bags that I paid more for than this bag. So they may be more sophisticated, but prettiest belongs to this one. So there you have it, handbaggers. The Military Mom's most and least used and prettiest handbags. I am going to pass the tag on to I'm Purse Happy 2 and Shirley Saxton. So if you ladies are watching, if you would please share with us your most used, your least used, and your prettiest handbags. We will be waiting to see what you have to show us. Thank you all for joining me here at the Duck's Nest, and as always, happy carrying. Uh-oh.